chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath.
Alright, so now that I have the black painted, I'm going to go ahead and take this tape off. We'll see if that paint underneath has been damaged and I have to repair it, or if it came out fine. So, here is the moment of truth. Wow, that looks really nice. So you just have to be very careful. And it looks like it came out great. So first piece is done. Doesn't look like I have anything I need to repair on that. Oh, nope, actually there is a little tiny scratch right there. So I will need to fill that in. Oh man, it's just taking up so much paint. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to paint a lot of that. That's really unfortunate. Alright, so now is the moment that I've been waiting for and is able to put the stand together. So everything but one part is painted. Let's get it together. So the first thing you're going to need is the battery pack. 4 Duracells inside this battery pack. That's what you'll need to power it. We have a little top, the case here. Put it in. There you go. Alright, so first we start with this wire. The GN drive wire. Okay, so I'm just going to follow the instructions. This piece does show that this is bent here. And this kind of comes straight up, so I'm just going to make sure it looks like that with the line. And I'm just going to move this box. This is really cool because this actually has the measurements here. It says it needs 18 centimeters from the box to this part. We'll take the other wire, the wire that plugs into Exia. So we'll take it from here okay. And then it's got one little tiny narrow section to where that once that goes in, it'll keep it in. Looks like here it's this way, but in the next step it's turned around. So I'm just going to go ahead and move the box over. Right here. Okay, again, I'm just making sure that the wire is straight and not spun around. So there we go. Cool. Okay, now I think I'm going to start up here and work down. I'm going to route it in the same spot that I routed the other one. Okay. Here's the base, finally done. That's good. And I have this little part that goes on Exia's back when his GN drive isn't there. I'm going to go ahead and put that in right now. What's really cool about this project is that everything can be displayed or stored underneath the stand, which is really cool. Cool. So it says to bring this all the way up. And we're going to lock it in. Okay, that's all the way up and locked in. Cool. Now we can put this wire down. And that's what it's going to look like. So the wires are tucked away, tucked inside. They are safe now. Good. Okay, what else does it want us to do? Put that in number 1. Drop that in number 2. Number 3, push it back. I did that. Number 5, I pulled it up. I pushed that thing in. I put the wires in. And now number 7 actually is putting this guy in. Which I think this I need to be a little careful with because it could scratch paint. There is this little tiny rail right there. These little tiny pegs on either side need to get on either side of that rail. But while I'm doing that, I don't want the sides here to scratch the sides here, the freshly painted base. So I'm going to try my best to do that. Probably not going to get a good camera angle for this because I need to pay attention. Well, I really don't like this. Luckily though, if I do scratch it, all I need to do is paint it with black enamel. I don't know why they design it like that. It's just so nerve-wracking. You do this nice paint job and then it's so hard to get in there. Okay. But it does look like I scratched here and here. One thing that did happen, or that I wasn't expecting, this part here. These end caps there, I didn't know that you'd be able to see them. So they're just gray. That's more of a nitpick. I'll probably go over that with the enamel black, just to get that the same color. This is going to make this a lot sturdier. That's great. Okay, push this down without crimping the wires. Perfect, snap. Good, good. Oh, this base just got a lot better, and now you can hold it by the base here, so that's great. You can hold the base by the base. Great. Now the base is completed. I like the color scheme. Very nice, just very simple, just black and pink. And I think it will be really nice and it will let Exia stand out. So it'll let the Clear Trans Am Exia really stand out. I really like it a lot. One thing I won't do with this stand that I don't do with the Exia stands is that this lever right here, you can pull that up, and then this entire section, it can go down and then up. Right now it's in the up position, but if I put it down, even though I sanded around all this stuff, it will chip my paint. So I am just not even going to move this. It always just stays up in the up position. And what that does for Exia is keeps his feet off of the base as well. Because if you wanted to, you could put this down and then he could rest his feet on the stand itself. However, I'm not going to do that. I never have done that with the other Exia. I don't plan on doing that with this Exia project as well. So now this stand is done. It's a little bit smudgy because of the paint that I used. However, I'm not going to be nitpicky, and I call this project complete. So next time I'll see you is for the Exia's showcase, and it will be complete, and it's an awesome project. So I will see you guys then. If you do like this content, go ahead, subscribe. If you want to comment about it, go ahead and comment. I do comment back on all of your comments as well. I do like to keep the community alive. This is more of a work in progress channel, so I do a lot of work in progresses. And come on this journey with us. I have a lot of builds that I have in mind that I want to accomplish and do. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, I hope you don't feel that neglected now. So like I said, there's a lot of builds that I want to complete. So for example, this is the stand that I just did. This is going to be my next project, is the goof here, along with the Master Grade goof, Master Grade Easy 8, and then the Master Grade goof 2.0 that is being converted into the goof custom conversion kit. I'm really excited for that project. This project here is just going to be a normal high grade goof painted in the goof colors, and then this is the goof that Tyler won, and I took a lot of the seam lines out. So inside here, I took the seam lines out of the leg, took the seam lines out of the arm, and this guy, he has a little bit more scratch building to go, and then he'll be ready for a good clean and painting. And then below here, I have my personal goof that's going to be painted in the exact same way that Tyler's has been done in the custom paint job. I'm excited for that project. I will have one, he will have one. And like I said, I do have a lot of Gundam projects that I have in mind. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. Consider subscribing. I do have a lot of projects that I want to go ahead and do. There's a lot of stuff. So if you see something in my little backlog here, chances are I will get to it. I just can't promise you when. But this is a work in progress channel. We do a lot of work on this channel, and I'm excited to have it. So thank you so much for being here, and until next time, I hope you don't feel that neglected now.